Why would I get escorted out?
Because you're not scheduled and you are refusing to leave.
Do you want to see the proof that I'm supposed to be in?
No, ma'am.
I'm not leaving.
Are you going to leave voluntarily or not?
I'm asking you, what am I being
You're under arrest for trespassing.
Sir?
I work full time. I take care of 2 kids. What are you thinking? I don't even want to.
These are the times when dumb people get arrested at their jobs. Starting with this woman, who somehow managed to trespass at her own job on January 23rd, 2025. Officers from the Daytona International Airport Police Department responded to a trespassing call at an Amazon warehouse. But what the responding officer didn't realize was that he was about to meet the Jeff Bezos of delusion.
She was not scheduled, so.
All right, well, I'm just going to shadow you until you figure out where she's at. Is that okay?
Yeah. Hey, Alex, what is your location? Copy that. I am heading your way.
How long has she been employed here?
She was a seasonal hire, so I want to say November, maybe November.
Okay. Is she still seasonal?
Yes, she's right here with us back. Ryan, can you let me put up your card, please?
You said put up my car for what?
Put up your card.
What?
Officer Sachs is here to escort you off the building.
I have the proof that I'm supposed to be here right now.
Diamond.
Show me the proof. Why would I get escorted out?
Diamond, because we just had this conversation, remember? I asked you to nicely come off the floor and you refused. I said, do I need to call the police? And you said, I'm a grown woman. And do what I need. It was 12 for sex, so you're going to have me escort you off of the premise.
What would I be escorted out?
Because you're not scheduled and you are refusing to leave.
I have a picture that I'm scheduled for.
Diamond, you do not. I explained to you that was yesterday's shift.
No.
Please put away your card.
Do you want to see the proof that I'm supposed to be in right now?
No, ma'am.
I'm not leaving and I'm on schedule. Like if I wasn't on schedule.
Diamond, I'm not going to continue having this conversation with you. I explained to you in detail. I showed you your schedule. I showed you the proof that you were not here.
This is Diamond, and if there's one thing you can't say about her, it's that she lacks hustle. She showed up to work on her day off, clocked in with no schedule, no clearance, and no chill. That's right. She literally tried to force her way into the building like Amazon Prime was waiting on her. Call it determination, call it dedication, but mostly call security.
I understand it's a misunderstanding, but you are being insubordinate and might ask to have you leave the site.
How am I being insubordinate?
Because I have asked you multiple times to clock out and go home.
I just told you I have proof. And
I'm not having an argument with you. Officer Sachs is going to help me escort you.
Ma'am, if you can just gather up your stuff and leave.
No, I just need your device and your badge, please.
I think maybe.
Diamond, I don't need to see your proof.
Ma'am.
I'm about to show her that I have proof that I'm supposed to be here. So.
We've gone through this already.
I understand. So is there something we can do for you?
Alex is helping me with the situation. He had the conversation with me, asking her to leave the site.
Ma'am, how much longer will it be?
I'm on the schedule, so I don't know. I'm looking for
Are you actually logging into your app, or are you showing us a screenshot?
I'm showing you the screen.
Okay. So can we go ahead and step out off the floor, please?
Yes.
Diamond, respectfully, I've given you multiple seconds. Can we please step off the floor?
So what does Diamond do when confronted with the fact that she wasn't even supposed to be there? She pulls out her phone and starts scrolling through it like she's gonna magically find a schedule that tells her she's allowed on the property. Ma'am, you can't Google your way out of trespassing. The officer already has your work history pulled up on his little computer. Trying to argue with receipts in hand is both bold and dumb.
Can we just go to the lunchroom? That's not leaving the building, but it's in the lunchroom. That way we can all hear better, okay? If you can just walk this way, please.
Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. How much longer is this going to take?
I'm just looking at it.
So have you found your schedule?
I'm looking for it.
Okay, ma'am, either you found it or you can't find it.
I'm not leaving because I'm supposed to actually be here today.
Well, I'm giving you an opportunity to show me this. How long is it going to take? Because I cannot wait all day. Ma'am?
I'm just looking
I'm not going to wait all day, ma'am. What are you looking at?
at my schedule.
And are you supposed to be here today?
Yes.
Where does it say that?
We do have the schedule pulled up where it shows that she's not scheduled.
Can you show me, please? Because she's not cooperating.
Yep, so that's where you can verify the name, it's a report ID.
I'm sorry, his computer's very tiny.
I asked her earlier. has not trespassing been authorized?
I have been authorized to get you on site. I can call and verify. Give me 1 second.
Ma'am, are you making any progress?
I'm looking right now.
Ma'am, you've told me that several times. I asked if you're making progress.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Yes, she said I have the authorization. You have the authorization to trespass.
Okay, can you say that in a definitive that you want to trespass?
Yes.
Honestly, props to the officer for staying composed, because everyone, including the Amazon staff, knew she was just playing games at this point. And still, the guy gives her a chance to just walk away with a shred of dignity. But she doesn't take it, because when you let your entitlement to drive the car, you usually end up crashing into handcuffs.
Can I have your attention?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the situation. You either leave or they're trespassing you. And if you don't leave
I
then,
don't even understand what that means.
it means you have to leave.
I'm
You do not
supposed
have
to
a
be
choice.
on the premises.
No.
I'm
If they
supposed to be.
trespass you, you have to leave. If you do not leave,
I thought that was if I'm not on the schedule. If I'm actually on
the schedule has nothing to do with it.
Yes, it do.
Ma'am?
What am I trespassing for? If I'm not bothering nobody.
They
I'm
have
just doing
told you to leave for the day.
But I'm supposed to be on the schedule. So as
That
soon
is
as
irrelevant.
My schedule is about to be up.
That is
in a minute,
irrelevant.
So I will leave as soon as it's over.
That is irrelevant. You need to leave. If you do not leave, you can be arrested for trespassing.
How can I be arrested for trespassing?
Because I will arrest you. So are you going to leave or not? Ma'am, yes or no? Are you going to leave voluntarily or are you going to be arrested for trespassing?
How am I be arrested when I'm on the schedule? That doesn't make
Whether
sense.
you're on the schedule or not is irrelevant to me.
How am I being trusted? That's not making sense.
Last time I'm asking, ma'am,
What am I?
are you going to leave
I'm just
voluntarily
asking-
or not?
I'm asking you, what am I being trusted?
You're under arrest for trespassing.
Sir,
Ma'am,
get off of me. I'm not doing
you
it.
are under arrest for
You
trespassing.
are not. No.
Yes.
Why am I trespassing? Because I'm supposed to be on the
They've
property.
said you need to leave.
Sir, I'm walking away. Please don't touch me. What are you doing? I'm not doing anything to you, sir. I'm just on the phone. Oh my God. Are you serious?
Yes,
What
put the
are
phone
you-
down. Put the phone
No.
down. Then turn over.
For what?
You're under arrest.
I'm on the schedule.
You are under arrest for trespassing
I'm
and
on-
not complying.
Sir, I'm on the schedule. Sir, what's wrong with you?
You're
see
under
this?
arrest for trespassing.
I'm not doing anything, sir. I'm not touching you. I'm not yelling. What are you doing?
You're under arrest for trespassing.
How am I? I'm about to. I'll leave. I'm on the schedule,
late.
sir.
Diamond decides to double down, argue harder, and act like she's being wronged. And before you know it, she's resisting arrest in the middle of a warehouse lunchroom like it's part of her job description.
You arrested me for being on the schedule.
Put your arm behind your back. You were asked multiple times to leave.
How are you gonna put me in jail for trespassing? I wouldn't do it. I'm being trespassed for being on the schedule.
Yes.
What am I doing? I'm on the schedule when I'm being trespassed. You just dropped me to the ground.
I have
and I'm
one in
not getting
custody.
aggressive.
Is there
Aggressive
backup
or not doing
available?
anything. What am I going to jail for again? I'm going to jail for being on the schedule.
No, ma'am. You were told that you were not working today and you were to leave. You refused to leave despite multiple requests. A trespass was issued. You ignored it. You were under arrest for violation of trespass.
I'm on the schedule. How am I being trespassed for working? I have a badge. Can I call my mom?
No.
I cannot call my mom.
No.
And I'm supposed to be here.
You can call her after things have been worked out.
What needs to be worked out? I'm on the schedule.
Hey, Mitch.
What's going on? We just refusing to get up, or what are we?
She's under arrest for trespass.
Huh?
She's not supposed to be here today. She's refusing to leave the floor.
Okay, just do me a favor, roll over towards this knee and play it on the ground here to help you get up.
20 clear, just have Tuskegee Gate.
Sir, can I ask you to hold these items, these personal items? Please get in the vehicle. Watch your head. I'm going to buckle you in.
Turns out, making up your own schedule doesn't just get you fired, it also gets you booked. She was charged with trespassing and resisting arrest, and a same-day delivery to county jail. While Diamond was trying to work a shift she didn't have, Jenny was out here working everyone's last nerve. On January 31st, 2025, police were called to a local office regarding a woman causing chaos. Which, okay, chaotic woman at work isn't exactly new. But when officers showed up, they realized they weren't dealing with your average meltdown. They had just entered the Jenny zone.
Is there anyone injured? No. No? Okay. Can we talk over there maybe?
Yes.
This is Jenny.
I'll talk to Jenny real quick. Hi, you're Jenny?
Yes.
Okay. What's going on today?
Nothing. I was telling my supervisor nothing's going on, and she told me that I seemed out of it, and I was like, I'm tired. I work 2 jobs. Like, it's Friday. Like, I have to go to my other job, my yoga studio, and clean up and go to work.
Sure.
That's it.
That's understandable. Did you physically go after anybody? Did anybody physically go after you?
I just kept asking them, like, what's wrong? Like, I didn't do anything. Like, what's wrong with it? And I just kept pleading to them. I was like, I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. And that was it. But it wasn't anything like me being aggressive to them. Or at least I didn't think it was being aggressive.
Did anybody put their hands on you?
No.
Okay, and you didn't put your hands on anybody else?
No.
Okay. How much sleep did you get last night?
I got 8 hours.
You got 8 hours? What time did you start this job today?
It would have been at 7.
So 7 in the morning.
So when I woke up, it would have been 7. By the time I got here, it would have been 8.
Okay, and then you work what, 8 to
8 to now.
8 to now? Okay. All right.
Jenny immediately tried to play the victim card like it had cashback rewards. Everything was unfair and she didn't do anything. But the officer was picking up something else entirely, like the strong scent of alcohol.
Has this ever happened before? Have they never approached you?
No.
Okay.
Oh, this is new.
Okay. Have you had anything to drink?
No.
Okay. Are you somebody that does drink alcohol?
Occasionally, but not today.
Not today. Okay.
No. Especially not because I'm working.
Okay, so that's never something like you would
No.
go on your lunch break and maybe have a drink
no,
or
no,
anything
no,
like
no.
that. Okay. What about any type of like medicine you're on or anything like that?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay.
Nothing.
So you just feel tired.
Could be, but this is every Friday. Like, this is something.
Do you have days off? What are your days off?
No,
You
I
don't
mean,
get-
I'm Monday through Friday, and then, so when I go and clean at the yoga studio, it's Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So it's not like it's just today.
Okay. So you just feel overtired.
I mean, I feel normal.
Okay. This is your normal?
Yeah.
Okay. Did they say anything as to why they thought you looked
No.
maybe not abnormal?
No.
Like you didn't fall asleep at your desk or anything
No.
like that? Okay. Would you tell me if you had anything to drink? And if I didn't tell your boss, just so I know medically what I'm dealing with?
Yeah.
And you're saying no alcohol, no type of drugs or anything like that?
Yeah.
Yes, you have, or no, you haven't?
No, I
No, you haven't. Okay. You do seem a little off to me talking to you, but I don't
In
know
what
you.
way?
You seem a little like slow to response and your eyes are very glazed over. Were you crying at all?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
crying.
Okay.
Because of what they accused me of.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't even ask. How old are you?
I'm 32.
Okay, so you're 32. How did you get to work today?
By myself. I'm like coming to here regularly.
Okay, and you didn't drive or anything like that?
I mean, I drove.
Oh, you drove. You did
yeah,
drive.
of
Okay.
course.
You drove
That's what I'm
yourself
trying to
home.
tell you. Like, I drove
Okay.
here normally.
Okay. I've got to talk to my partner. I got to make sure nothing criminal happened. I don't think anything did. Okay. Then it's going to be more of an internal thing with your workplace.
Despite claiming she hadn't been drinking, her speech was more slurred than a drunk pirate's karaoke night. Her body language was off, so the officer decided to run a few sobriety tests. Let's just say Jenny failed those tests before they even started.
The next thing I will have to do is make sure you're good to drive.
Okay.
Okay, so you would be able to pass some field sobriety tests, or I could just get a PBT and you could blow into it and it should show all zeros, right? Or is it not going to?
No, at that point, that's whatever you guys think.
I just want to make sure you're good to drive. I sure wouldn't want you to get behind the wheel and then have an accident, and you don't need that in your life. So if I gave you a PBT test, would you blow zeros or no? You can just shake your head yes or no. I don't care. And I'm not going to tell your boss. It's not my place to tell your
I
boss.
mean, it's not
My
my
concern
place
is
to
you-
tell anything.
My concern is you don't drive if you had too much to drink.
I mean, I'm fine right now, and there's nothing to...
Would it be, okay, how about this? Would it be best if you called a friend or a family member or an Uber to have you leave for tonight and come get your car later?
Sure.
Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay, I like that. I appreciate that. Okay.
Yeah.
But let me go talk to my partner,
Okay.
and then we're going to try to get out here. Do you have your ID on you?
Yeah, let me get it.
Oh, no. You don't have to get it. Just, I don't want you to have any confrontation with them.
So they don't want to do anything other than have her
Okay,
leave.
perfect. Okay, she's gonna. You wanna do an Uber?
I mean, I'm fine. I'm just telling
Here,
you,
I'm
like,
gonna be
if
honest
you
with
need...
You're not good to drive. No, I'm talking to you.
No, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm fine.
You're not fine to drive. I know that's what you're telling me, but I can tell by just the communication I've had with you, you're not okay to drive. Okay? So, like, the best plan is for you to get an Uber. Where's your phone at? You wanna
Okay.
why don't you grab your stuff and call yourself an Uber?
Still, the officers tried to cut her a break. They politely asked her to call an Uber and leave. Sounds simple, right? But the moment Jenny reached for her phone, everything just blew up.
What's your water bottle? Because it's leaking.
This big one.
Okay, this one.
You drink a whole one in a day?
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Oh, good job,
Hey,
Hey.
we're not gonna have any. We're not gonna have any more
Holy
of this.
shit!
Let's walk out.
Yeah.
We're gonna walk out.
Good job,
Grab our stuff.
baby.
We're gonna leave. Keep walking.
Good job.
Keep walking.
Hey,
All right, that's it.
Now you're gonna
wait. Hey. So,
All right, don't move. I'm gonna make these so they don't tighten up on you, okay?
Don't move. Is there an exit that way or no?
oh, you.
Jenny, we're gonna get you up, okay? We're not
Yeah,
looking,
I know.
We're not looking to fight with you, okay?
Oh, I know.
All right, I'm gonna help you up. Ready?
You can sit up. Now walk up. Yeah, can you just open a door for us, please?
Oh, can you?
I'll grab your stuff.
No.
I'll grab your stuff.
Officer, please.
I'll grab your stuff.
Stupid.
Don't.
Oh, you ugly.
Let's go.
You ugly. You were disgusting. You were the most terrible manager ever. You never gave me feedback. You were terrible.
No.
Yeah.
Stupid. I will you up. I will you up.
1382. Give me a second.
Shut the up.
Don't.
You stupid.
Did you get hit, ma'am? Okay.
Yeah, she did. Good thing that she got.
Don't kick me. Stop. You've already been charged with aggravated battery. Don't move.
Jennifer.
Don't move. Don't move.
Where do you want me to hold the door?
You hold the door, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I have to check you before you get in my car.
Go ahead,
Please don't kick me. Please don't do anything
I'm
violent.
not doing
okay?
shit to you. Just do it. Just shut
I
the
just,
up
I
about
gotcha.
it. Just fucking do it. Ma'am, you have nothing to worry about. Shut the up.
Sit back for me, please.
I'm sitting. What the
I
am
got-
I gonna
listen.
do? Good for you, ma'am.
Okay.
Good for you.
Okay.
You have old gray hair, so I'm sure this is very easy for you. Good for you, girl. Good for you.
Jenny went full Tasmanian devil, yelling at the cops, insulting co-workers, and hurling slurs at officers like it was a sport. Eventually, she earned herself a trip to the station with charges for aggravated battery, obstruction, property damage, and assaulting her manager. All that chaos just to end up unemployed and in handcuffs. Nice one, Jenny. As officers wrapped up their report on Jenny's outburst, another situation was taking shape, this time involving an employee who thought helping someone shoplift was just part of customer service.
I work full time. I take care of 2 kids. What are you thinking? I don't even want to.
On September 12th, 2022, a Sarasota officer responded to a theft call at Dollar General. Seemed like a petty shoplifting case, until it unraveled into a full-blown side quest.
I'm Andrew. I'm the loss prevention manager for Dollar General. So this is a high shrink store for us. We just had an inventory.
I figured.
So I'm required to come in here about every 60, 90 days to an audit. I've been out the last 6 weeks. I had hip replacement, so I was just here last week. And we found a situation, one of the associates, she's been doing transaction voids, allowing people to go through the self-checkout and then allowing them to leave with the merchandise after she voids it out. Okay?
Is she getting anything?
She says she's not. She says it's just a friend that she's trying to help out that she feels that he's taking advantage of her.
So there's someone else involved.
Yeah, she has a couple children. She is married. She has admitted to $10,000.
Over what time?
The last 9 months since she's been here. Now, that's all I have since June that I can prove. Okay. What I don't have is because this just got dropped on me a couple hours ago. I don't have all the video that corresponds with these dollar amounts, but we can get that and burn that. So you have all the video that corresponds with these dates and times.
Yeah.
So all these transactions, everything is highlighted. This is for you. At that time, $22.32 for $424.93.
Okay.
So just in the course of these 4 days, about $1,000.
So you've gone through and highlighted the ones that are involving her?
Yeah, the store manager's validated.
Verified?
He's verified them on video. She's been very cooperative.
How did she get caught?
So last week when I was here, I was explaining the importance, because the store manager's only been here about 4 weeks. So he started going back and started looking at him. And he couldn't believe what he found after we just got done talking to us. So he started going back and digging for the last, since he got here.
Can I get the manager who verified on video? Is he working?
Yeah.
Can I get him to... Yes.
Turns out, Jessica wasn't just working the register, not for money, not out of fear, but because she just felt bad for him.
Hi. So these highlighted ones you verified.
I did them yesterday. I went through all of them.
Okay.
It's just today I had to remake it, so because I didn't want them to see it, and so I highlighted. I'll maybe go through it again, double check.
Okay.
But most of them they should be right because they're all the same time frame. You know, because it's always at 2200.
Yep.
Okay,
So,
and then what are you seeing on the video? Are you
Sure.
seeing the same individual?
Same individual. Guy will come in at night and go through the self checkout. She'll be in tandem with him. Void out the transaction, take the cart, walk out with it.
Okay. Can I get you to write a statement? I'm gonna grab a statement for him.
Sounds good.
The fact that someone else is involved, I don't know. That's going to be something where our detectives want to investigate more before. You guys cool with that?
yeah, yep.
This is not a quick.
Yeah, however you want to handle it.
I know you're already deep into it, so you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to my car.
No problem.
Jessica, hi. I'm Officer Belzer.
Can I close this? Or do you want?
Do you want to? Do you want to hang out here, sir?
Yeah, I can do that.
So,
Yes.
you know why I'm here.
Yep.
I'm just gonna tell you right off the bat. I don't know how this will play out.
Okay.
As far as, is this going to be a larger investigation that our detectives will handle, or this is something that I'm going to be arresting you, taking you to jail tonight?
I
Okay.
prefer not the latter, but
Hate to break it to you, but you don't really get a say here. Now let's rewind and figure out why she did what she did.
Okay. So, having that in mind,
okay.
your cooperation is important, obviously. And it seems like you've been cooperative so far.
Yes, sir.
You're not under arrest at this time.
I'd like to not be under arrest if possible.
Okay. I saw you wrote a statement that was on your own.
Yes.
Okay.
I was not forced to. It was completely of my own free will.
Okay. So, before I go any further in my investigation,
Yes, sir.
even though you're not under arrest, I'm going to read you your rights.
Okay.
Having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk?
Well, to revoke my cooperation now is only going to make it look bad, so I guess.
Okay. How long have you worked here?
The company or the store particularly?
This store.
Jim was saying, I think, 9 months.
And what is your position here?
Assistant store manager.
At any time, have you stolen anything from the store or acted in a way to allow someone else to receive goods, services from this store?
Obviously, the latter is why you're here.
Okay. So, can you explain to me?
Unfortunately, to my bleeding heart generosity for this person that's claiming to have been my friend and I'm like an adopted sister, I regretfully aborted transactions on the self-checkout for him and let him have it.
Do you know how many times this occurred?
No, sir, I
Okay.
don't have a
How
specific
about,
number.
do you know when it started?
I think the furthest back Jim told me he had was like August.
So you think this started in August?
Yes, sir. I believe he's correct. I have paperwork. I just have a memory.
About how many times a week?
At least 2 times a week, maybe.
Okay. How was this arrangement set in place? Did you know they were coming to the store?
He was here almost every day I worked, under the guise of wanting to help me. Help me work around the store. And
Jessica definitely took going out of your way to help others a little too literally. She claimed it was just her way of helping someone in need. No money, no favors, not even a thank you card. She might have had good intentions, but stealing thousands of dollars in merchandise isn't exactly the best way to show compassion.
When would you know to abort the transaction? Did he ask you? Did he talk to you? Did he send you a message?
he would ask me,
Okay, what would he say to you?
can you help me out with this? And I just said,
Did you ever get anything in return from him?
no.
Did you ever abort a transaction that you kept for yourself?
No, sir.
So in the course of this, you never received anything in exchange for what you were doing. Do you want to identify this individual?
Do I have to identify him? I mean, you have his face plastered all over the camera right there.
This is part of the cooperating with us. And
Gotcha.
look, the course of where this goes is going to depend on the information you're providing.
Yes, sir.
Because this isn't as simple as you're taking something out of the store. Even though you didn't retain anything,
I still assisted in it.
and there's two people involved here. Okay.
Yes, sir. Whatever I can do to help you.
It's only gonna. I'm not
walk.
saying you're not gonna be in trouble.
No, I know I'm going to be in trouble. Just to save
But-
me from having to be arrested is what I would like to avoid right now. I don't want to
Okay.
walk out here in cuffs. I
Yeah.
don't want you guys to have to escort me.
Well, I
would just-
can't guarantee that either. But the more information I have, we can be in help you out in that way. But
Same as Gene.
can you describe him?
6 foot something, 200 plus pounds, white male, balding.
Somehow, she wasn't arrested right away. The officer let her go pending an investigation. But that luck ran out fast when the guy she was helping strolled right back into the store a few days later.
Are you Gene? Can you come over here so I can talk to you?
I guess I'm getting arrested because I don't even know what I did at Dollar General.
Okay. Do you have any ID on you?
Yes. I said, Trish, I'm getting arrested.
Are you talking to me or talking to the person on the phone?
I'm talking to the person on the phone. I'm talking to my mother.
Okay, do you mind talking to me first?
I'll call you back. Okay.
I was here earlier.
Yes.
Are suspected in several thefts.
How was I expected in theft? I don't remember. I'm not aware of stealing anything because everything I know I get, I pay for.
Okay.
Like I just bought 3 loaves of bread.
Tonight?
Tonight, I have the receipt in the bag.
Okay. I'm not accusing you of anything right now.
Okay.
But previously.
I don't recall doing anything.
Okay. Do you know any of the workers here?
I know Jess. Actually, I know basically everybody that works here.
Here's the deal. I'm not arresting you.
Okay.
You are suspected in several thefts.
Okay.
It is being investigated.
Okay.
They do want to pursue charges.
Okay. I'm trespassed from coming in the store.
They don't want you here for a year. So on their behalf, I'm issuing you a trespass right now.
Okay, can I at least go in there and get my bread that I got?
We'll let you take your bread that you paid for. All right. So here's the other thing. A detective is probably going to want to talk to you.
Okay.
So you told me you haven't done anything.
Not that I'm aware of, because I know everything. I have food stamps, and I work daily jobs, and I get paid for my daily job.
Okay, so if a detective wants to talk to you, how do they reach you? So you
I can give you my phone number.
Okay.
Honestly, my honest opinion, I don't like you guys. I hate you guys with a passion.
A lot of people do.
So just keep in mind.
Don't come on the property.
No. We already talked about that. So when a detective comes to talk to you, it would benefit you ultimately to talk to them. Okay, I know you don't want to talk to me right now. You don't like the police.
I will do that.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I do not, officer.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You're free to go. All right.
Thanks, man. Take care of yourself.
Once officers spoke to suspect number 2, the final piece clicked. So they did what any good detectives would do. They paid Jessica a return visit.
What happened? No idea.
Is it because of my former job?
It's scheme to defraud warrant.
It's
So
just,
you have a warrant.
She has 2 kids in the back.
Okay.
Wait, what's going on?
Like I said, we can do this over here as long as she cooperates. I'll explain it to you in a second,
Please. Are you kidding me?
okay? So you know what this is about then?
yes.
I told you to be honest with me.
I didn't know how to tell you without you being mad at me.
Tell me what?
Should I help somebody
What
in a
the
cost job?
What are you doing?
Here's the thing, I don't know what the case entails,
Bro,
but
she
it's
got-
a scheme to defraud. That's
Okay.
all I know. All I know is what the charge is. I don't know what the case entails or the specifics like that. She can probably tell you more than I could. So.
You was told you wasn't gonna. Okay, what the is this secret bullshit you got running, bro? With 2 kids here, I'm running a company, and you do what in God's name is happening right
So
now?
you guys are gonna have to get it worked out at some point. What are we gonna do with the children? Are you guys together?
Yes,
Okay.
man, for 9 years, bro. What the stupid
Hey,
you doing?
are these both of your guys' kids?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Hang on. So where are you guys gonna take her?
To the SSO jail.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Why you think you in handcuffs? To not
I
go
was
to jail?
told that I was not going to be arrested if I was cooperative, and I have been nothing
You have an
but.
active warrant, so apparently at some point you might have not been cooperative.
I
don't
didn't know I had an active
She
warrant.
worked as the manager of the store, though. I don't know any of this weird shady that's happening right here. Look, military family, law enforcement family. What are you doing?
I wanted to handle this before it really.
Handle it how? By not saying
I wanted to get it taken care of so you didn't have to get involved.
What the f*** these dudes out here ain't bro.
Hey,
I know.
I gotta
doing?
confirm the warrant too. So, like I said, give me a second
Please
if
do
you want
what you
to
can,
hang
bro.
out with the kids.
She
I'll
got
give you a
2
chance
kids,
to talk
man.
to her before we leave. Okay?
Is it nothing that you can do?
There's an active warrant signed by a judge. There's nothing I can do. I can take her to jail and then maybe they can release her depending on what the bond is. Stand up here real quick.
No, I don't.
Yes, you
I don't
are.
want to go.
I don't care.
Don't do this.
After we're
Please.
done with this, you're
Please.
going to your mom.
Please.
I'm running a business. I work full time. I take care of 2 kids, and you got cops out here out of my house. I bought you that vehicle. I have mine and that one in the yard. What are you thinking?
You let me talk, please. The detective told me, the one that's investigating said that he wasn't going to arrest me.
All right, so there's an active warrant in the system.
I gained nothing from it. I was just trying to help somebody out and it backfired.
Like I said, I don't know the specifics about the case. I never read the PCA, but that's what the arrest warrant's for.
I could have had this fixed if you said something.
I didn't know.
I'm sure she's got a lot of explaining to do, but that's between you guys.
I'm not hearing anything, bro. I'm done with that.
So, but the detective told her that he wouldn't write the warrant as long as she cooperated.
Yeah, she was probably afraid to tell me anything.
It is a felony, so I mean it's over $10,000 in product or whatever. So
$10,000 in product?
Yep.
Are you kidding
over
me?
$10,000 total. I don't know if that's product and cash or whatever, or how that's split up, but it's over $10,000 total.
Okay.
I don't know what her bond's going to be yet, but once, like I said, once she gets processed in, she can make a phone call. I mean, I can look it up right now and see if there is a bond on there. So let me see if I can find it. Okay, so the bond's only $1,500, so it's $150 to bond her out.
Okay, I have that.
So.
Can I bond her out now? Okay.
As soon as she gets processed in.
Okay.
You can call the jail and let her know, give them her information.
Okay.
And they'll let you know how to handle that.
3 vehicles, a house, 2 kids. I work all the time.
I wish I could explain it to you better, but that's all I got for you.
God couldn't even explain it to us, bro. It's all good. Y'all take care, man.
She's like, I don't know.
It's all good.
Hey, best of luck to you. I'm sorry the kids had to be out there. I tried to do it away from them.
I have no feelings, but thanks for being professional, man. My name is James, bro. What's your name?
Brian.
Brian? All right, thank you. I'll be down there in an hour.
Okay.
Jessica was taken to the station and charged with scheme to defraud. Her bond was set at $150, which ironically is a lot less than what the stolen goods were worth. Over 10 grand in Dollar General inventory. Jessica lost her job trying to help someone walk out the door. The next woman, she got arrested for refusing to walk through one. On April 3rd, 2023, airport security was called to deal with a female employee who, for reasons still unknown to mankind, had decided to cause a full-blown scene at the security checkpoint. And from the second they arrived, it was pretty clear this wasn't going to be a quick chat and a warning.
She came through the door, asked to see your ID, and she's had it done for her shirt. This is the first time I told her, hey, you gotta have it on the outside of your shirt. Said, hey, we're doing badges and bags. We're doing badge verification and checking bags. She asked why. And I tried to explain to her again, because it seems like every time we have to explain to her why we're going through the bag. She goes, well, check the bag.
What's going on? You wanna come talk to me, ma'am? You wanna come talk to me?
I'm trying to get to work. I got
Yeah, you gotta abide by the rules of the airport.
I know that.
So why are you doing that?
I don't understand. I just walked in here.
You don't understand what?
I walked in here. He sweating me. I don't know what he's
Do you have your B&A badge? Why would you do that?
Because I can. Freedom of speech.
Now, going through airport security is a standard process. Everyone does it, but not her. She turned it into a personal protest, argumentative, defiant, and acting like TSA was out to ruin her day.
Ma'am, I need to see your B&A badge.
Right here, man.
Well, then get it out.
Right here. Bam, right here.
Get it out. Let me have it. Let me have it.
You didn't get nothing from me, man. You just have to take me down. I ain't done nothing to nobody. Nobody's trying to get to work and he sweating me.
What is wrong with you?
Him. All I do is get ready to go to work and there he is, man. You got everything. You see my name and everything. What you gonna do? Take me down?
Is all this stuff hers or what?
That's my stuff.
Why you got so many keys?
What you mean, man?
Why you got so many cars?
Because I want to buy them. I bought them. Leave me the alone. What you gonna do? What you gonna do now? Now what? You're lying.
Well,
My badge is right here. You're lying. My cousin is a detective. him. I will get him on y'all ass. I was swear to God. I will get my cousin on
Why are
y'all.
you acting this way?
Because y'all with me. This is the third time I came to come here on my job, so I'm late all the time. Because y'all motherfuckers. Leave me the alone.
The officers, to their credit, kept their cool. They explained the rules, gave her space to comply, and even let her talk. A lot. But it didn't take long to realize she had no intention of listening. Instead, she kept going, like her mouth had its own engine and didn't come with brakes.
I need to be in the event.
What you gonna do with it?
It's the airport's property, okay? That means we need to give it so we can conduct our investigation.
So what? I ain't done nothing. All I did was walk through here. I ain't done nothing, man.
Well, you're not.
Everybody's subject to a search whenever they come through here. It says that when you do.
Okay, I ain't been going through this. All of a sudden, I've been through it 3 times. What? Really?
Anytime they're standing here, you're subject to that. And it says it in your test when you take your DNA test.
Put it on news camera, whatever
Yeah.
y'all gonna do.
Is this really worth losing your job over? Ask yourself that at the end of the day. Because that's going to be the end result. You're going to lose your job over this, okay? Nobody's doing anything to you any different than anybody else. There'll be another employee that'll come in right behind you and they're going to be subject to the same search. So before you keep talking, ask yourself, is this worth losing your job?
No.
Okay, hand me the badge, please.
No.
Is it worth it? Being tough like this? Is it worth it?
I haven't done it.
Okay, exactly.
By now, any hope of resolving things peacefully had gone out the terminal doors. Despite every attempt to reason with her, she wouldn't budge.
Can you tell me what your end goal is here? What are you looking to have happen?
Be a successful woman.
Well, I appreciate that. Okay. Well, see, here's what happens. As you know, for everybody's safety in the airport, they gotta have that badge. Right. But you need that badge to work, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what happens is they have to do a little paperwork.
Dumb assholes. Y'all assholes. Like,
But
really?
they gotta do paperwork to allow you to work. If they can't, listen to me.
I ain't done nothing. I ain't done nothing.
Let me know when you're done talking. Let me know when you're done talking.
I ain't done nothing at all.
Are you done talking?
You done talking?
No, I'm not.
Eventually, the officers realized that standing there was pointless. No amount of patience was going to fix this. So they went with plan B, the one they've been warning her about since the beginning.
All y'all ugly motherfuckers. You the one start this shit. You should have left alongside the life.
No.
Y'all my money. I can't believe y'all ugly. Yo, some of them.
Alright, your last chance, or you're gonna go to jail. Give me your.
For what?
Being disorderly. Look what you're doing. You're causing a
Give us the
scene.
badge so he can do the paperwork and you be on your
Y'all
way.
ain't got no money, man. Give me my shit. Give me my shit so I get the
I'll give you your stuff.
Give me my shit.
Back up.
You ain't no business touching me. All of the Eastern stars, motherfucker. My shit.
Put your hands on your back.
Give me my stuff.
Yeah, that was a smart move.
Give me my stuff. Why y'all doing this?
Do not resist. Do not resist.
She was arrested and charged with disorderly conduct. And honestly, from someone who worked at an airport, she really didn't grasp the concept of knowing when to take off. While this woman turned a TSA checkpoint into a shouting match, this employee was quietly turning Home Depot into his own personal warehouse. On June 21st, 2023, Florida police were called to a Home Depot after reports that one of the employees had turned the place into his own personal supply warehouse, helping himself to over $10,000 worth of goods in under a week. We're talking wood, tools, batteries, and yes, even a box of candy bars. Because why not commit grand theft and satisfy your sweet tooth in one go?
I just saw get detained at the manager's office. I'm walking my way over there now.
Boss man, I'm right outside the office. Here's my manager right here.
Hello, sir. How you doing?
When the officer arrived, he was greeted by the store's loss prevention officer, who had already pieced together how the scam worked. And it wasn't subtle.
Actually, the department supervisor, on May 17th, when we first found out, he was actually watching an external person going out with merchandise, and saw that the department supervisor was there when he walked out. So I was like, leave him alone. That's weird, because if he's standing there, how come he didn't check receipt and confirm that that merchandise was paid for? Roll back video and confirmed that not only did he let him go out with unpaid merchandise, that he helped him select merchandise. Watched him place power tools in between the lumber, hide it. We have it on video. Hide it in between. Let the roll-up door up, and let the guy walk out.
Which is not a regular exit. That's an exit just to load up.
Like delivers.
Turns out our crafty employee had been teaming up with someone who looked just like another shopper. But that customer? His own son. Together, they'd load up carts with high-value items, and the son would stroll right on out through a restricted area while dad looked the other way. Smooth. Except for the part where they were caught.
This is every number.
Hello, sir.
Every number.
How are you? What's your name? Huh? Same, right?
Okay.
Okay. Alright. Listen, the company want to press charges. Okay. So this is what I need you to do. You have any knife or anything on you right now? Don't reach for anything. I'm asking. Do you have anything on you? Yes. Okay. Stand up. Put your hands on the wall.
Very little English, so I'm not sure.
Oh. Pon las manos en la pared. Arriba. No te vayas a mover, okay? Okay, we're gonna take this off. You guys want the teacher?
A picture?
No, the teacher. The teacher is yours? No?
He's fine.
This is yours? Whatever is yours, you want it? IDs?
No.
Nothing? Okay. Okay. Alright, brother. Give me your hand. Dame tu mano. Vírate de espalda. Escúchame lo que te estoy diciendo. Vírate, dame las manos. Te estoy diciendo que te vires y me des la mano. Hey, listen to me. Give me your hand. Give me your hand. Pon las manos atrás. Pon las manos atrás, te voy a meter un teizazo. Pon las manos atrás. Pon las manos atrás. Oye, pon las manos atrás, te voy a meter con el taser. Put your hands in the back. La más empujarte, Ale.
Esto es una injusticia, loco. Es una injusticia, hermano.
When the officer finally confronted the mastermind, the guy had the nerve to call it a crazy injustice. Bold words from someone who basically did a 5-finger discount worth 10 grand. He was taken in, booked, and sent home with 12 months of probation, which, considering the haul, is about as close to a free pass as you can get. Meanwhile, his son and another accomplice were also charged, because nothing brings a family together quite like organized retail theft.